Hey, welcome to Pat's Soundbytes IGTV. Keeping new music alive is what I do on the radio and now on video. Conducting live chats with the artists and learning the stories behind their latest release and also playing their new video. And a very special thanks to my good friend Michelle at Mad Inc. PR for scheduling and coordinating today's guest. Mad Inc. PR is a full-service independent PR firm specializing in music artists. For more information on Mad Inc. PR, you can contact Michelle. Her email is michelle@parklifeunlimited.com or phone at 862-368-6576. Special thanks today to my sponsor, Go-Go Tuners. For all guitar players looking for a focus on ease of use, readability, durability, and accuracy, look no further. The Go-Go Tuner is the choice of many touring professionals and a favorite of casual players. Go-Go's signature green you're in and red you're out screen makes tuning quick and easy. For more information, go to the website at gogotuners.com. Special thanks to WBXO Classic Rock Radio Redefined, allowing me to keep new music alive on the radio airways on the Pat Show every Sunday from 5 to 8 Eastern Standard Time. Only on WBXO Classic Rock Redefined. And a big thank you to Mr. Evan Balzer for allowing me to use his amazing instrumental that you're hearing right now. It's called Trails. To find out more incredible music by Evan, go to his website at evanbalzer.com. And my special guest today is legendary drummer of Def Leppard, Mr. Rick Allen. Besides his passion and love for music and photography, Rick is an accomplished artist. And next month, Rick plans to go on a fine art tour courtesy of Wentworth Galleries. And it is called Rick Allen Wings of Hope 2021. Rick will make an appearance at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City on Saturday, July 10th from 6 to 9 p.m. and also on Sunday, July 11th from 1 to 4 p.m. at the Wentworth Gallery at King of Prussia Mall, which is near the City of Brotherly Love in Philadelphia. Rick is also showcasing 3 new pieces in his Legend series, like these: Wings of Hope, Johnny Cash, and Eddie Van Halen. I talked to Rick about this tour. We talk a little Def Leppard. We talk about his Project Resiliency Foundation that he has partnered with his beautiful wife, Lauren Monroe. All that and more right here on Pat Soundbytes IGTV. Hey, live on Pat Soundbytes IGTV, rocking the world, keeping new music alive on the radio and video. And man, am I blessed today with this guy, rock legendary drummer of the great Def Leppard, Mr. Rick Allen in the house. How are you, Rick?
Hey, what a great introduction. That's cool, man. Thank you.
Oh my God, great to see you. I met you at a few meet and greets, but that's always the fist pump and handshake. And I've had the chance to interview Joe and Phil numerous times and Viv, and now I got Rick Allen in the house. So cool. How are you and Lauren doing during this whole COVID thing? Hopefully things are opening up. Everybody got their vaccine and ready to get out there as well as we could.
Yeah, I mean, we got busy early on. We did a virtual concert. Lauren came up with an idea for a Big Love benefit concert. And the beneficiary was, industry professionals through a 501c3 called Sweet Relief. And that kept us busy for a while. So we were happy that we did that. And now we're just practicing. I'm in the music studio. You know, I'm looking at my drum kit, and you know, we're staying busy. We're a musical family. My youngest, she plays piano. And of course, you know, I play drums, and Lauren sings, plays drums, plays guitar, writes tons of songs. So we're staying busy.
That is excellent. All I wish is the best of health for you and your family, and can't wait to see you back on the road. Before we get into that wonderful painting behind me and what we're promoting a little bit today, is what do you miss about getting on the road? I mean, that first show with Joe and the guys is gotta be emotional. You know, we take things for granted, and then when we lose it, it's like I can't imagine. I know. Not going to a live show for a year and a half drove me crazy. I can't imagine from your perspective, Rick.
Well, to be honest, there were a lot of loose ends. There were a lot of things I wanted to do for myself, but I didn't expect to be off the road for quite this long. So I really miss the shows. I miss the interaction with the audience, and I think that's the gift. That's one of the things that we crave, you know. So I'm definitely looking forward to that part of it.
So we're looking forward to the stadium tour, which has been rescheduled for 2022, and it gives everybody a chance to really be spot on healthy and fill up the stadiums and see you guys. But today, besides Rick's passion of music, and if you didn't know, art and photography, look at this beautiful picture behind me, Wings of Hope.
That's
and
cool,
Rick
man.
has been just down in Florida at the Wentworth Gallery down there, and he's doing his little painting tour and on the road. And he's coming to Atlantic City on July 10th at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, and then on July 11th at the Wentworth Gallery, King of Prussia Mall down there. And you got some amazing pieces of work, Rick. The Legend series featuring portraits of Eddie Van Halen. It has your Kurt Cobain. I did see the Johnny Cash one. That is so cool. Where do you get the inspiration to say, okay, let's do this one today? And how long does it take you to do like a Wings of Hope?
Wings of Hope was it didn't take as long to do that one as say Eddie Van Halen. The Legends portraits. It's really, you know, you're really trying to capture the essence of somebody. And in terms of what you just asked me about inspiration, you know, I remember over a year ago now losing Neil Peart. So it was obvious, you know, my way of sort of paying homage to, you know, one of the greatest drummers of all time was to paint him. And that's exactly what I did. And then the same with Eddie Van Halen more recently. Actually, short story. 1978. My best friend, he calls me, and he says, I want you to come listen to this record. So I go to his house. I listened to Van Halen 1 for the first time. Was completely blown away. A couple of months later, they're coming through town with Black Sabbath. They're opening for Black Sabbath, and quite honestly, Van Halen owned that show. You know, the Black Sabbath camp, you could see the wheels kind of coming off. But yeah, Van Halen, they were definitely they should have been the headliner. And then I moved to the States in '91, became really good friends with Steve Lukather from Toto. He called me one night. He said, we're having a get together. We'd love for you to come. I'd love to introduce you to my friend Eddie Van Halen. So, you know, this huge sort of Van Halen fan from way back, I actually got to meet him, and very unassuming. You wouldn't have thought he did what he did for a living, and especially play guitar like he does. So, you know, again, my paying homage to Eddie was really to paint him, and my thoughts really went out to his family, and obviously, you know, all of his fans worldwide. So that's a nice little story. And then Johnny Cash, the original bad boy.
The Man in Black.
I know. And then Kurt Cobain, of course, who turned music on its head. You know, I don't think a lot of bands really knew what to do. It reminded me of the same environment, the same vibe as when I heard the Sex Pistols for the first time back in the 70s. and a lot of people didn't know what to do with it. It went against all convention, you know.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, and you know what I love best about, if anybody gets a chance to go see Rick in July down in Jersey, a portion of each sale will benefit Project Resiliency, which over the last 12 years, Rick and his wonderful, beautiful wife, Lauren Monroe, has worked passionately with the veterans of Vietnam, Desert Storm, Iraq, Afghanistan. So, and that is cool amongst itself. And speaking of Lauren, you and Lauren have done so much great work for so many charities to make this world that we live in such a better place, whether it's teenage cancer or suicide awareness or prevention or trauma. I mean, I don't know if you get enough credit, both of you get enough credit for what you honestly do. And as a fan and a human and a rock fan, I can't thank you guys enough for what you do. I
Very
think that's
cool. You
great.
know, you try to help where you can, and where we see a need, especially with our veterans. I mean, you know, I suffer from PTSD, which isn't combat related, but you know, it's major trauma, nevertheless. So I saw a lot of similarities, and they look up to me, and I look up to them for, you know, their service and their sacrifices. So it was a sort of a natural sort of match, really. You know, me getting close to our veterans, because in many ways we have a lot in common.
I know. I think I saw a video of you stopping in what is it, the Walter Reed
Oh, Walter
Hospital,
Reed
right?
Army
To
2006, yeah.
to see the veterans and show your support. And two brothers that were in the military, and my dad got a Purple Heart in World War II. So, I mean, Old Glory means so much to me. The flag is always flying, and I take nothing for granted. Freedom, boy, for everybody that goes out there on the front lines, can't never do enough for them. It's just so sad to see so many that are homeless and going through, as you
No,
mentioned,
I know.
post-traumatic stress, craziness.
No, it's terrible. It's terrible. So we do our best, and you know, anybody can get involved. You know, anybody can help. So I thank you for that.
Yeah, no, Rick, if we can't make it to the two events, your gallery appearances, can what's the website, or where can I direct folks to actually see your great work of art, maybe purchase a work of art or donate to Project Resiliency, or how can our fans and listeners get involved?
Well, you can go to rickallen.com, or you can go to Project Resiliency. I think it's .org, or ravendrum.com, ravendrumfoundation.com. There's a bunch of places you can go, or if you want to go directly to Wentworth's website, I think it's wentworthgalleries.com.
There you go. And I know you got an event coming up this Saturday. I saw online, Lauren and Rick, Introduction to Energy Medicine and Alternative Healing online event. And again, that $20 ticket donation, a donation is going towards Project Resiliency, again, to serve, educate, and empower veterans and people in crisis. I mean, you guys are just nonstop give, and there's not enough of you guys that do that type of work. So again, I can't certainly thank you enough. And do I got that right? It's this Saturday, Rick, online event. Go to Facebook.
That's right.
Very, very cool. Def Leppard Volume 3 box set. Oh my goodness, Rick.
No, it's
There's
cool.
a lot that came out of the vault for that. I got to mention that.
No, I know. Yeah, in particular, I think it gives people a glimpse into what kind of music we were influenced by. You know, all that wonderful 70s rock music, whether that be Queen or David Bowie or Mott the Hoople, you know, Ian Hunter, Sweet, Slade, you know, Mark Bolan. It all came from that. I mean, it was such a rich time in music, and I'm glad people are getting a chance to really have a listen to what we were listening to as kids.
That's great. And that's exactly what Joe said. I mean, he was big David Bowie, Mop the Hoople, and all those. And now you understand the influences of where you guys were coming from. And congratulations, Best Rock Drummer from Musicradar for last year. Was that kind of surprising? I did read that online.
It was surprising, but a very pleasant surprise. And you know, I appreciate that people see me that way. It's great.
We love to see you on stage. The place goes crazy when Def Leppard comes into town. And did you ever think of probably? I'm sure it's hard for the merchandise of bringing some of your paintings, or are they at some of the shows with the T-shirts and the records?
Not necessarily with the t-shirts. I brought some of my art when we did the Vegas residency. And
Okay.
that was cool, you know, to let people see some of the art and purchase some of the art. But I try and keep it separate. You know, my allegiance is really to Wentworth Gallery, and you know, yeah, I love doing that. It's a great way for me to meet fans in a totally different way to say a Def Leppard meet and greet. So it's a way more intimate, you know.
Yeah, and it's another way, an avenue for you to create and express, a passion for the artwork and the music. And speaking of Wentworth, I'm wearing another rock legend drummer, Michael Cardillone's Old Glory, another incredible artist and painter of Wentworth, as well as, I want to say, Paul Stanley of Kiss. And the last one I talked to was Brian Wheat of Tesla. And as Rick said, you can go to probably Wentworth Galleries and check out all these amazing rock stars and all their work. And certainly do not forget July 10th, 6 to 9 p.m. at the Hard Rock Hotel Casino in Atlantic City. And then July 11th at the Wentworth Gallery at King of Prussia Mall. And Rick will be there, as he says. Can't wait to see you guys, and certainly check out his artwork. And a big shout out to his wonderful wife, Lauren Monroe. Got an album out, Under the Wolf Moon. I Fell in Love with Big Love, River of Rain, Run with the Wolves, the guy keeping new music alive. I got to get Lauren next on our show. So let her know we're looking for her.
You will. I'll tell her.
Please do. Rick, I hope you enjoyed the conversation as much as I have. I know my time is running out here.
I should actually. I need to get your information when we finish. So don't hang up immediately. And then
I will not. Keeping new music alive. No, wonderful, legendary Rick Allen right here on Pat's Soundbytes IGTV.
Fantastic.